So obviously we're on the pre-battle screen here. You can see Chris has our Mandos selected. The big change here is the difficulty modifier up at the top. This allows you to set different difficulties. And it's not just going to make the raid harder. There's actually like different things that change in the actual game mechanics depending upon which difficulty that you choose. Now, here's the cool thing about the difficulty modifier is that this can be reset per player per round that you attack. So there is no penalty for trying to punch up, and there's no penalty if you selected something that was below the level. You'll see as we finish the raid here, there's a new, we understand that you guys used airplane mode a lot to like retry battles. So we've actually brought in the retry functionality. So you guys can make that choice at the end of a battle at any time. So if you don't like your score or you punched a little too high on a,
it's really nice. You can really just try as many combinations as you need.
The attempt. Yeah, you retry the attempt, you get your characters back, and then you can change the difficulty modifier with no penalty whatsoever. So you guys can really test these things out. You can really get in and do whatever you want without any penalties. So pretty excited about that.
Yeah, real nice. So what squad do you want to bring in first? Let's do you want me to go hard with my cool Java squad? Of course, like gotta rep for Crumb here.
Tuskens.
Yeah,
and then we'll finish with
let me switch over to Tuskens then. So we'll do this.
Smart choice.
So they're all R5. I've done a decent job of working with them. I think they're decently strong. I don't have all the Zetas. These are not like maxed out. I think my mods for these guys are, I'd say, decent, not amazing, but pretty good. Let me just take a look at mods here. We'll look at that just briefly, like a little bit. A little bit of all gold mods, but
quiet judging happening in chat.
I know. That's fair. All right, so this is I just want to show that it's not like a maxed out version. I think
I saw something in chat. You don't miss out on guild rewards for months. We have updated the legacy raids as well to use this same functionality. So if you can't get into the Krayt raid, you can still fall back to the Sith Triumvirate and run that while you're planning up your characters. You do not lose out on rewards. We did not remove any of the legacy raids. They are still there. You can still run them. The idea behind raids, this new raid system, is bringing content online faster for you guys. So we're going to be trying to do way more raids at a much quicker pace. Well, anything's quicker than like 7 years.
This is the last time I released the raid. It was quite some time ago.
Trying to get you new content and make sure that we can continue to deliver that so that you'll have a bunch of different raids with different characters and different requirements. So that's kind of the plan. But you can still absolutely earn all your rewards through Sith Triumvirate if you can't play the new Krayt.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think this squad could get through, Kaylee? Do you think it's like I think we could do probably 4. I think we could probably try 4.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
I mean, it's the R5. Yeah. It's the max these guys can do. So let's give it a shot. All right. Let's see.
This is going to be great.
See the cool intro here and everything. Oh, I missed the intro. Oh no, because I played this before. Shoot. Oh well. Well, we can see how big this freaking thing is here. Some really cool stuff I want to point out is up here is how many points you've earned. You'll see this go up live as we go through the battle, which is huge. We can finally see how much score we're doing in battle. It also has like the overall thing at the top here to show you kind of your progress and whatnot. Again, we've talked about their explosives here that are hanging out that we can blow up. Basically every time they take damage, they're going to lose 1 stack. When they get to 0, they're going to explode. The Krayt Dragon itself is looking beautiful and sweet. It is quite large compared to these tiny little characters on screen. Even like compared to the Rancor, which we do like some like forced perspective stuff a bit, where you're like the characters are closer to the camera. These dudes are tiny compared to this thing. I think there's
this Krayt Dragon can swallow a Rancor. That's how big
that's how big this dang thing is.
The texturing on this is out of this world. The Krayt Dragon itself is about 3 characters worth of performance. So this Krayt Dragon is actually more performant than the Rancor, which is pretty impressive for the size and the detail that they put into this thing. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, our team absolutely killed it on this. So the core mechanic of this raid is around Defiance, right? It's all about when the Krayt Dragon builds up Defiance, we want to throw as many debuffs at it as possible. And from this list, you can see it loses stacks of Defiance based on the kinds of debuffs we throw at it. Suffice to say, if it attacks and it has a lot of Defiance and certain moves, it's bad news, right? Waffle. I think that's the whole kind of loop here is to like try and keep this down while also dealing damage. I'm getting score. I should say I'm getting score just by dealing damage, just like in the other raids, right? Like I'm not getting like a score from doing like anything like specific actions. It's just dealing damage to the thing, correct?
Yeah, and that's a good point, Chris, you brought up, is that we've moved, not only did we redo the complete front end, we also redid the back end. And we've moved from a health system to a point system. This affords our designers at Capital Games way more opportunities for like cool raids that aren't just beat on this big dude. And so you should see some really cool up and coming raids in the future that are totally unique and feel different than anything else you guys have ever played before.
So he's got a couple stacks of Defiance here, and yeah, I'm excited to see how often we do those things. That should be very cool. I'm gonna get some turn meter. I don't think I need to remove the Defiance right now. And
I think you're okay. I mean, you should keep going. Yeah.
I think so. The thing about the Tuskens, right? We talked about that they like each of the factions get different abilities here. The big thing that the Tuskens get is they can refresh their ballista a lot faster. So using this is pretty important, but given that it also gets these like faster cooldowns, we definitely want to use that as much as possible. What I am, since we are debuffed to heck right now, we've got this new poison debuff, which reduces our health and protection, and then I can't recover with health steal. And it's gonna do some serious damage to me at the end of turn. So I'm gonna use just the dispel all debuffs from them, because otherwise we're gonna die. I'm gonna keep
That's not good. That's
keep
not a
building
good
up some
thing.
momentum. And yeah, I'm just trying to get to 1200 here. Oh, we just got swallowed. Someone got taken out.
There you go. Yeah. All right. So now that we're swallowed,
And look at you playing on 4X.
Yeah.
Yeah, your character actually is still alive here, guys. He's in the belly of the beast, and we need to free him before he uses his acid breath. And again, the way that we're going to do that is by removing the stacks of Defiance. One of the best ways to do that is with the ballista. If you hover over the ballista, you'll see that it grants a ton of debuffs. And because the Tuskens can use it much faster, it's probably, when you're using Tuskens, is probably one of the coolest abilities to use to remove Defiance quickly. So fire it off, Chris. Do it.
All right. Let's oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Let's do this. Let's you get the spears stuck in there, and they stick into the thing. I think that's the coolest thing ever, that like once those ballistas fire, that like they're just stuck in the side of it. But we dropped it down to 6, not quite enough. We really need to get it down to couple more. What other debuffs can I put on it? I don't think I can, because the ones I care about, stun, fear. Yeah, something about I don't want to use it if I don't have to. But it is quick enough for the Tuskens that I don't think it matters.
I would totally use it here because you don't want to lose a character, right? Like,
yeah. So now my buddy comes back and we're good again. Okay, now
thrown up right out again.
Yeah, it throws up all over us. Now he's going to do his little burrowed form here.
Yeah, and so this is important when he's buried like this. If you don't remove the extra protection here, he will come out of the ground with a big bada boom. And that will probably do a lot of damage to your team. So it's very important to remove that bonus turn meter. You can remove it by attacking, but also this plays into the bombs that are placed around. When he is submerged, he takes more damage from the bombs. And so it's good to use these while he's submerged, and that will help you remove that bonus turn meter quickly. If you run out of bombs or you don't have enough bombs, you can also replace bombs down when you are missing any. So that's the skill that has the chains right now, because we have all max bombs out right now.
Yeah, 3 bombs. So I could hit the bomb for like 3 times, I think, with the number of... No, I don't have enough stacks, actually. Never mind, he's only got 2. I guess I'm just gonna, I think instead of just actually attacking him, I'm just gonna try and hit these bombs as fast as possible. And hopefully I can get there in time. Ooh, it's going to be real close. Okay, cool. We got the turn meter. Woo! We did it, boys. All right, so those exploded. Didn't. Ooh, not enough.
Oof. Oof.
Oh, no. This is going to be a bad time, I think.
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready.
Keep talking bombs. Yeah, keep going, Chris.
Yeah, I want to just hit this thing as much as possible. Oh, no. Let's go for this last one.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I think we got it. Man. Still don't have enough here. I don't even want to place more bombs. I think I'm just going to attack. You could use the ballista against the bombs. You know, and I might, because he's got a lot of momentum. It deals for additional damage for each. Oh, it's only if they're a non-attacker. I think we still got to hit this. Just to try and just get as much off as possible here. I don't know if we're going to make it. Nope. Oh, gotta see. That is the big stun.
Oof. Big oof.
Bad times. He's gonna vomit on us. Let's see. Let's drop that down. Yeah, I didn't get the bombs in time. That was bad news. Well, let me at least dispel all the debuffs here.
Don't think this is gonna end well.
So I haven't got a lot of score yet as well either is the thing. I need to do better at this. Let's see. Okay, we got the eat again. That's fine. Let's do this and get the speed, and we'll hit him with the harpoons. So the problem is, though, I don't think for the Tuskens I have many other ways to apply the other debuffs. So I have to kind of use the thing every time, the ballista every time, which maybe is not the worst idea because it is strong.
I mean, and that's the point, right? Is that Tuskens get the ballista because they don't have a ton of debuffs, and so we looked at making sure that those things are up for them to make sure they can remove Defiance.
All right, so let's get rid of the debuffs because we don't want to take that much damage. Yeah, this is pretty much my first time really trying this. I did a quick tech test yesterday, but I have not played this really in depth before. I wanted to kind of go in blind for this one. Yeah, you can use factions. We have Tuskens, we have Mandalorians, the Jabba team. Basically, oh no, he's also starting to enrage, and like that's a problem too. So yeah, we're gonna not keep this score, and we'll show how that works in a second here as I get eaten. Well. So right now we get to this. Hey, this is how many points you've earned. This is exactly what Waffle was talking about. How it's much easier to now decide whether I want to keep this score. Do I not want to? What happened? All that kind of stuff, right? So I can say I wouldn't
keep that score.
I'm not going to keep that score. I don't think. I'm going to say discard exit. I mean, I could retry directly from here and just go right back in the battle if I want to, or I could submit it, of course. But I'm going to exit.
That'll take you directly to the discard and retry. Will take you back to the pre-battle screen where you can choose different teams if you want. Again, that team is not used. If you choose to discard your attempt, that team is not used. You can go back in.
Yeah, so I wanted to show exactly that. I can go right back in here. All right.